Результативная кибербезопасность — это терминология, которая появилась не так
Efficient
давно, но,
cybersecurity.
пожалуй, является очень понятной с
Role of results-oriented cybersecurity. It is the new terminology that recently emerged in the market, but it helps us understand better the goals of cybersecurity. Now, let's talk to Alexander Vilby, who is CEO of Rosatom Digital Solutions, about the goals and objectives of results-oriented cybersecurity.
Потому что, ну, я часто
Well, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you very much for the introduction and for the invite. It's my first time here, and very often you get to hear, especially in HR management or HR consultants, they tend to speak about engagement or involvement. You can tell immediately that everyone here is completely engaged. Everyone here, well, the integrators, the vendors, the participants, and I envy you in a good way because in my company, I would love to see the same level of engagement of my employees. Well, thank you very much for your kind words. You know that this is our 11th forum. We've been around for a while, and our objective is to showcase cybersecurity, to demonstrate which incidents a real estate may face, or to explain who hackers and defenders are. So it's um, I mean, it's very practical. They are hacking, they are considering scenarios, but at the same time, we see our mission in education. Exactly, exactly. And also engagement, top management, and we will talk about top management. And all top management also needs to be engaged, and it needs to be educated about what information security is, a result-oriented and efficient information security. For me, means a mechanism, a clear mechanism to protect your business from undesired events, especially under the current circumstances. The video hosting that, I mean, people have been talking about since last week. This is such a huge reputation risk. And today it's reaching a level when every top manager not should not just follow a script that yeah we've got a script and I'm following that script of information security, but now as a top manager I need to be engaged myself. I need to understand what minus events are, what my unacceptable events are, what for me a business unit is, what does it mean, and based on that understanding, cybersecurity should be built. Engagement of top management is key. It has digital transformation. It starts also with the top management. If you don't leave the story, then it's very difficult to attract others to the same narrative. It's very difficult to engage others in building a safe and a reliable enterprise. To understand it correctly, that the digital transformation that has affected almost every single company and business here should also be focusing on results, should also be result oriented. Well, totally. Digital transformation, what does it mean? In essence, we all understand that any digital footprint or any digital trace
что этот цифровой след можно
leads to a risk of abuse.
при мне, грубо говоря, я знаю, что он при мне, никто его там не заберет, только физически.
My wallet is in my pocket, and you can rob me of the wallet. You can take it from me physically by applying physical force. But in the digital world, I understand that I can lose access to resources that I'm using through other mechanisms. So it's integral part of your digital planning. Whether you are planning engineering software or industrial software, you must always understand how you would be controlling the cybersecurity, preventing various risks. What is the role of cybersecurity in the digital transformation and in making the unacceptable impossible?
Я думаю, что, ну, роль
Well,
цифровой
I
трансформации
say that the role of digital transformation, well, basically,
ну, очень много написано книжек, да, там
there are many books written. Tony Sutton, Thomas Sewell, they all wrote good books. Consultants, heaps of consultants come and tell you, hey, let us analyze your current model, give you a picture of your target model, and you can also get from us Agile, Scrum, or Waterfall, or some other methodology that you can follow to reach your target.
цифровой трансформации
For me, digital transformation
революцию, а именно за там
and it's not a revolutionary vision really, but
PNL.
uh,
Ну, как бы
top management. Top management always thinks about P&L. If I do this, what will be the effect? So that at the end of the year, I can tell my shareholder, here's that was our plan, and I outperformed it. The real problem is cybersecurity is very difficult to quantify, to monetize. Uh, we know it. We cooperate with you often, and every time when we reach the point in our discussion where we are saying that if I invest 1 ruble, how big the payback will be? Well, usually it's zero. You can't make money with cybersecurity, but you can lose a lot of money with cybersecurity. Yeah, cybersecurity can make tomorrow better than today. I don't know statistics, and it's very difficult to sell actually. I don't know statistics. Let's talk about a car. You buy a new expensive car or not very expensive car. Really, how many people insure the car completely? How many people would buy a complete third-party insurance? You can pay 5 million rubles for the car, but are you willing to risk the car? You can insure it, you can invest the money, or you can put the car in a garage and it will stay there for forever. But you have already paid for third-party liability insurance. And I think that top management often thinks in the similar way. They come and say, why do I need to invest into heavy and complex products, cybersecurity, software, hardware, installation, pay for installation as well? So it's for me, it's a matter of changing the culture. For me, cybersecurity is an integral part of the digital transformation and digital infrastructure. But I'd start with the key factors that impact the P&L. I want to go to use another example: steel and mining. In metallurgy, the most expensive part of the production process is the blast furnace, and this is the most labor intensive, the most technology intensive, and the cost intensive part. If you optimize the operation of a blast furnace by 0.5%, 1%, the business will feel an immediate effect. And using these success stories, you need to persuade the top management that it's worth investing into all kinds of digital optimizations, including digital or information security. So, what's the role of information security in this narrative? It's an integral part of digital transformation. I don't know. When you look at digital transformation, usually you would see several blocks in there, like 6, 7, and one of these blocks will be cybersecurity. It's a mandatory part. And what about unacceptable? No, I mean cybersecurity, results-oriented cybersecurity. Maybe I'm already thinking, ahead of your questions. I'm no longer thinking in terms of classical cybersecurity that we discussed a year ago, 2 years ago. I'm thinking about cybersecurity 2.0, results-oriented cybersecurity. Corporate culture must be changed, and the top management must be made aware of the results-oriented information security. Another example for the listeners, many people, especially top management, can say, what is ESG, right? Everyone knows what ESG is, and every top manager can give their explanation of what ESG. If you ask Industry 4.0, anyone will be able to give the definition of Industry 4.0. But what about cybersecurity? You can do this kind of a poll. You can go to top management in any company and ask them, what is cybersecurity 2.0? No one will be able to give an answer. And it's normal. I think it's natural, but it must be changed. Thank you very much, Alexander. Results-oriented cybersecurity, ESG. I mean, people understand what it means. Industry 4.0, they understand what it means, but cybersecurity, results-oriented cybersecurity is when cybersecurity is an integral part, an inalienable part of the digital transformation, and prevents unacceptable events from happening, ensuring the well-being of the business. Thank you, Alexander Vibe, the CEO of Rosatom Digital.